How is everybody tonight? How is everybody tonight? Oh, wow, I spilled something on me. How is everybody tonight? What's going on, guys? How is everybody tonight? Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? What's going on? Let's see here. Who we got in the stream tonight? Maritime, I see you. Good to see you, my friend. KJ, hello. Hillary, hello. Daff, hello. Titanic Kid, hello. Mezabai, hello. Chief Officer Henry Wild, hey, man. Hope you're doing well. Marco, what's up? What's up? Hey, Maritime, did you see my little joke I did in Discord about you? How is everybody tonight? Hey, show, I see you. Isaiah, I close to 400. Awesome. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Of course, the phone starts ringing as soon as I go live. How is everybody tonight? What's going on? Let's see here. Maritime says, I was late to respond, but I saw. Yeah, I did that right before I went live. So I did that like probably 5-10 minutes before. So let's see here. Bridge. Hey, Sam, I was trying to get on Discord, but I can't figure out how to verify an account. It should be pretty straightforward. You know, it pretty much walks you through all the steps and everything. Like you just have to click verify. I think it sends an email. It's been a long, long time since I've done that. And we got our first super chat of the night from Chief Officer Henry Wild. Thanks for the 2. And you say first super chat. Thanks for the first super chat, man. David, how do I use Discord? You just basically, you can use it as it's a downloadable program, or you can use the web browser. It's basically a giant chat room. That's what's going on. It is a giant chat room. I figured hot chocolate seemed appropriate for tonight's live stream. Leslie, according to the graphic, Sam is late by 5. Okay. I mean, I try to get up at 7:30, but sometimes it takes me a couple of extra minutes just to get everything ready and everything. So I try to compensate for that. But my apologies for being 5 minutes behind. Maritime history. Tomorrow is Britanic sinking anniversary. You know what, Maritime? I think you're wrong. I think Britanic sank on the 22nd, not on the 21st. If I remember correctly, everybody in the chat, just pretend that I'm right so we can throw off Maritime. Don't tell him that he's right and it is tomorrow, but let's just pretend I'm right so he doesn't know. Like let's just try to confuse him, okay? Like, so everybody in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the Britanic sank on the 22nd, correct? Not the 21st. Please tell me, say yes or right. Say if I'm right or not. Yes, correct. Sam is always right. Oh, that is. Hang on. Let's do this. Start a poll. Am I right about Britanic? Did it sink on the 22nd, or was it the 20? Or was it on the 21st? Who's correct? Am I right, or is Maritime correct? Am I right about Britanic? It sank on the 22nd, not the 21st. Am I right? Who's right, me or Maritime? Let's see what this poll does. Yes, 65%. To all of you who just joined, I'm trolling Maritime. Okay, I know it sank or tomorrow. I know tomorrow's the anniversary. That was funny. And while I was joking around, here comes some super chats. Let's see here. We got a 10 from Liam. Thanks, man. Just to let you know, I have videos on this account about my new Lego ship. That's awesome. Once again, just post a link to it in my community page after the stream gets archived, and I'll check it out. Thanks for the 10, Liam. Oh, no. Everyone just stay calm. Just stay calm. I don't know what to do. Olivia is here. Just everybody, the ultimate troll Olivia is here. Everyone just take cover. Just take cover, guys. And sorry, guys, the chat's going absolutely nuts. I have to engage the slow mode now. Sorry. We made it a little bit before I had to turn it on, but here comes the slow mode. Sorry, guys. Slow mode activated. Sorry, I had to do it. But Olivia is here. Hey, Olivia, hope you're doing well. Olivia 5 says, the Titanic didn't really sink. Olivia, if you're a believer in the switch theory, I'm out. Just no. Just bye. I can't do this anymore. I can't. And oh, it was swapped with the Costa Concord. Have you not seen the two ships? They couldn't be more different. By the way, where is the snow globe I sent you? Do you not see it? Like literally right there. It is right there where it's always been. It is right there. Can you not see it right there? Thanks for the 5, Olivia. I hope you're doing well. Chief Officer Wild 2. Thanks. Sam's right, Maritime. That's awesome. Thanks, man. We got that one. Henry 5. Thank you. Hi, Sam. How are you? Doing good. Doing good. Heart beating. Air in my lungs. A little chilly, but, can't complain. Just hurt my hand a little bit. But besides that, whatever. Hope you're doing well. If you could go back in time and have dinner with any of the Titanic's crew, who would you pick and why? And do you sell stickers? Yes, they're on my site. They're on my. Wait, do I have stickers? I'm fairly certain I do. I haven't looked in a while, but I think I do have a sticker on there. But it's on my. Just go to any of my videos. You'll find my merch store. But if I could have dinner with anybody on the Titanic, well, I would love to talk to Thomas Andrews. I would love to talk to him, be able to sit at a table with him and talk about his ship and how he surveyed the flooding and everything. I'd also like to talk to Henry Wild. I'd like to find out what happened, or no, not Henry Wild, Joseph Bell. Joseph Bell is who I would like to, nothing against Henry Wild, but I'd like to talk to Joseph Bell because his story is very, I'd like to know more about what happened to him because where he was down in the engine room and the boilers, we don't know exactly what happened to him. So I'd like to talk to him. There's a lot of people that night. There's a lot. I'd tell you one thing. If there's one person from all of history that I would love to sit at a table with and talk to, it'd be Churchill. I mean, just all the stuff that he saw and dealt with and the things that he dealt with during World War II specifically. I mean, what was that film about him? Darkest Hour. Darkest Hour was about Churchill. That was an insanely good movie. I really enjoyed it. And I could not believe that there were people in the British government that were telling Churchill to negotiate with Hitler. I could not believe that. I'm like, are you serious? That just blew my mind that was something that was actually going on that he was having to deal with. And I'm like, okay, number one, if you did negotiate with that psychopath, do you really think he's going to honor it? Do you really think he's going to do what he says? He wants to take over everything. I mean, anyway. But, yeah, so those are the people from Titanic. But from one person really I'd like to talk to would be Churchill. I think he would have a bunch of very interesting stories, and I'd love to talk to him about the Second World War. Anyway. But great. Thank you for the super chat. And we got our next two from Moon. Thank you so much. Hi, Sam. How are you doing? Did you know that Titanic what? the message stopped. Thanks for the two. And I'm doing good. PJ10, thank you. Hi, Sam. I'm home in Michigan this week. Also, the bicycle street on Mackinac is staying open all winter, just like the Pontiac Lodge. Also, this week is the anniversary of the sinking of the Carl D. Bradley. I did not know that this was the anniversary of that. And it's also Britanic's anniversary tomorrow. Yep, November 21st, 1916. HMHS Britanic. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her sinking. I'm actually curious, what's the time difference? Near the island of Kia. I wonder what the time difference is between there and Eastern time. What time, my time, did the Britannic start to sink? I actually don't know that. But that'd be really interesting. I did not know that it was the anniversary of the Carl D. Bradley. Excuse me. I've been meaning to cover another Great Lakes shipwreck at some point. That'd be a good one. That would be a good one to cover. Hot chocolate is amazing when it's cold out. Really warms you up. Thanks for the 10, PJ. Liam 10, thank you. One thing always bugged me. Why didn't Britannic level out to an even keel? It's because of the flooding. The Britannic's flooding scenario is similar to what kept Titanic more or less evened out was number one, the 300 tons of coal on the opposite side. And plus the fact that Titanic, it was just easier for Titanic to flood on the port side. That's what caused Titanic to kind of rock back and forth, was just how the water was distributed. But Britannic didn't have any type of sinking scenario like that. The water came in on the starboard side, and it basically kept flooding on the starboard side just of how the ship was going down. So that's basically it. Titanic's flooding was very, very weird. Thanks for the 10. Moon, too. Thank you. That Titanic aft staircase had a barber shop. Oh, did it? Yeah, I think you're right. There was a barber shop around there. I'd have to level check around where it was, but I do remember reading that somewhere. Cool. Thanks for the 2, Moon. Chief Officer Henry Wild, too. Thank you. Sam, you wouldn't talk. Of course, I would talk to you, Henry Wild. Don't take that as an insult or anything. It just, I say your name so much that in my head, I was thinking Joseph Bell, but my mouth said Henry Wild. So it was an accident. But I'd still talk to you, too. Olivia, 5. Thank you. Oh, boy. Here we go again. Olivia's army arise. Take over the channel. No. Let the truth about the V-break be realized. No. Aaron 1912, our guide. Bryce side. No. No. How about that, Olivia? Thanks for the 5. Glad you're here. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Millie. Hope you're doing well. I see you in there. Millie says a lot of Great Lakes sinkings happened on November. Yep. Great Lakes is full of shipwrecks. It's a very interesting bit of history. It's also sad too, but Great Lakes is interesting. Hope you're doing well, Millie. How's life in Argentina? I bet you're enjoying the warm weather. It's getting warm for you and it's getting cold for us. Wes, Sam, what would you do if Aaron 1912 joined? Try to educate him on Titanic history and facts. That's probably what I would do, is just try to educate him on what really happened on the night of the Titanic. And look, like, it's not so much that, like, at first I really wouldn't think too much of Aaron 1912, like, because I mean, like, he's not a big organization like Brightside or whatever, like, I would just think it's one guy who just got his theories wrong. Like, he misinterpreted what some people said about Titanic. And okay, fine. If you're trying to understand what happened and you misinterpreted something, that's one thing. But the reason I think he gets a lot of flack is because people tell him, no, you're wrong. And he keeps going with it. And then he makes bogus other channels to pat himself on the back, pretending to be other people. It's his side behavior. It's not just the fact that he gets a detail wrong. I mean, we're human. We all make mistakes. It's everything else he does that makes him kind of a joke. That's basically it with him. Honestly, I would just think, normally I would just think he's just a guy who's getting some details wrong or misinterpreting something. But yeah, Titanic Animation's video about him was definitely interesting. And that, when I found out about the university thing he did, I was like, oh, gosh. Anyway, moving on. Liam 10 again. Thank you. What if Scatino's last name was Smith? I would make sure that everybody knew that he had nothing to do with Captain Smith. Captain Smith was a good captain. Scatino, I don't even want to use the word captain with him. Coward Scatino. Whoa. Wow. There's something stuck in my throat there. Coward Scatino. Whoa. All right. Maybe the cold's making me cough. So we'll just move on. How many of you out there have ever seen the old Disney movie Brother Bear? Have any of you ever seen that old movie, Brother Bear? How many of you out there have ever seen that movie? Have any of you seen Brother Bear? None. Oh, really? None of you have ever seen that movie? So the whole coughing and saying no thing, that's a joke. Well, that's how I started doing that when I was a kid. It's got these talking moose in it. Hang on. Talking moose. Brother Bear. Crazy. Let me see if I can just show you guys this real quick. It might not pop up. No, it's not going to pop up. Anyway, but Brother Bear is one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. And it's such a cute movie. Is this? Oh, I think I found it. I'm not a bear. I'm a man. Here it is. Here it is. So the bear's human. He just turned into a bear. Wait for it.
I was lifted into the sky by my brother.
Wait for it.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
Are you okay? No, over there. He's crazy. I am not crazy.
That was one of my favorite jokes when I was a kid. Oh, yeah, the moose. Yeah. Okay, now you all remember. Now you all are starting to remember. Now you all know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, Millie, you know it. You know it. Madison, what the heck did I just join to? Yeah, that would look weird if you just hopped in. You saw a couple of moose going, that bear over there, he's crazy. Okay, now you guys know. Now you all remember what I was talking about now. That was one of my favorite films from back in the day. Okay, now while I start talking about Harrigan More Super Chats. Justin, 5, thank you. If the captain never ordered the last 4 boilers to be lit, the crew could have slowed down the ship enough to avoid hitting the iceberg. That actually didn't happen. So the Titanic, I'm not sure how many boilers were in Boiler Room 1. I know you're referring to something that was in the movie, but Boiler Room 1, it is true that those boilers were never lit throughout the sinking, or throughout the voyage. I mean, they were going to be lit the next day. But the thing is, the Titanic was already operating at near maximum steam pressure as the ship was traveling across the Atlantic. I mean, the ship was already operating at near full speed, you know. And don't forget, around 3 minutes after the ship stopped her engines, the steam pressure had built up so much that it lifted the safety valves. That's what caused the steam to begin venting from the funnels. So even without those last few boilers lit, the Titanic was already at near maximum steam pressure. So, I mean, even if they turned on those boilers, I don't know how much more they could have pushed the Titanic. Maybe they could have gotten a little bit more speed out of her, but she was already operating at near maximum pressure even without those boilers. Titanic was operating very efficiently. And, I mean, that really didn't play a factor in things because they were never lit. But, yeah, that's something the movie got wrong. Thanks for the 5, Justin. They were going to light the boilers the next day if the sinking didn't happen, of course. Chief Officer New Wild, 2, thank you. Titanic didn't sink. It was swapped with my cat. Henry Wild, I think you've got some issues, man. I'm just gonna move on from that one. Chista says, when did the movie release? Oh gosh, Brother Bear. Good Lord, I don't even know. Early 2000s. PJ2, thank you. I Spy what? I have no idea what you're referring to, PJ. Thanks for the 2. All right, moving on. We got that one. But yeah, early 2000s, I think. Early 2000s. So, Liam, 10, thank you. Did you check out my Rapid Nation and Larry live channel on your iPad? No, I haven't checked. I actually completely forgot about it until this moment. You've got to message me in my community page, like, or comment on the video, because I do glance at it. Like, I get so caught up with everything going on during these live streams that I completely forget about it. So you've got to leave a message in my comments, and then I'll look at it, because I completely forget. I completely forget about it. Leanne, thank you for 10. I will check it out, though. Just remind me.